Hello everyone, this is Sonam Sandhu from PTE Made Easy. In this video, I'm going to focus on one of the question types, highlight correct summary. And here in this video, I'll be explaining you the easiest method to solve this particular question type. After following this method, I'm pretty sure your answers will always be correct. So first of all, I'll explain you the technique and then we'll be proceeding to the question. So we have a question like such in which it will be written choose the best summary or highlight the best summary. So let's start with the technique. So the first step of this technique is to listen carefully. We need to listen carefully the whole audio. After listening, or I won't say after actually, while you are listening the audio, prepare notes. So simultaneously you are going to listen and prepare notes. Okay. Afterwards, you need to match it with the relevant option. Match the crux of your notes with the relevant option. These are the three steps which you need to follow in order to do highlight the correct summary question type. Okay. So what exactly will happen? How exactly do we need to do it? Now we'll listen to the audio and you'll get to know how will we do it. Let's look at the question first. So here you'll get a question like such. Choose the best summary. Okay. And you'll get four options. You need to go through these four options and you need to see which option matches the crux of your notes. So preparing notes is the most important thing for this particular question type. Trust me guys, PT आसान है. You just need to follow the right technique, and the right technique for solving highlight the correct summary question type is this only, this three-step method. Listen carefully, prepare notes, match the crux of your notes with the relevant option. Now let us look at the question. Here we have this. They have mentioned 3 to 4 lines and they are talking about dissatisfaction. Here we have transcript as well, which will not be given to us. So basically this part will not be given to us. What exactly do we need to do? We simply need to listen. We simply need to listen, and on the basis of listening, we'll prepare notes. So this is only for the reference. This is not for the for finding the answer in the actual exam. Let's start with the audio.
Dissatisfaction with body image is now recognized as being a concern for both males and females. Anorexia, bulimia, and depression linked to dieting have traditionally been linked to females, but recent research indicates that there has been a triple-fold increase in the number of men presenting with body image dissatisfaction in the last 25 years. One explanation given for this is that with the changing roles of women and men in society, body shape is one way in which men can still show their strength and masculinity. Men are beginning to suffer from anorexia, bulimia, and binge eating, and 3% of adolescent boys are believed to use muscle-enhancing drugs. The media plays an important role in creating images of the ideal man, and global advertising campaigns have promoted the new metrosexual man who is image conscious and spends money accordingly. Most males want minimal body fat and a large amount of muscle. The average man cannot achieve this without gym visits, eating disorders, supplements, and perhaps steroid abuse. While women have dealt with similarly unachievable, for most, portrayals of the ideal woman, men may be less able, or perhaps less willing, to deal with them.
Now, what exactly happened? Along with the audio, simultaneously I was preparing notes. So I wrote dissatisfaction with the body image. This was the first line and the first few words which I thought I need to write. Then I wrote male three times. So male dissatisfaction in males is three times more than that of women. Now reason is changing roles. Now women are also working, so reason is changing roles. Now 3% males take muscle enhancing drugs. They were talking about adolescent. They were talking about muscle enhancing drugs. Now then they mentioned most males is equal to less fat, more muscles. What do most males want? They want less fat and more muscles. And for the same, they are using muscle enhancing drug. So they were talking about the ratio, changing roles, males 3 times the ratio of women, and most males less fat, more muscle. So we have got to know what the crux is. Now we simply need to match the crux. You cannot write every single word they are going to say in the audio, and you should not even write. You should focus on the important keywords only. Now, if we look at this, let's look at the options. So here we have the option. The first one is the way you feel about your body is your effective body image. This relates to the amount of satisfaction to dissatisfaction you feel about your shape, weight, and all. So this cannot be the answer because here they are not at all talking about males. However, in the audio, they were talking about males, 3 times the ratio, muscle enhancing drug. Here, they did not talk about anything like such. So, definitely the answer is wrong. We need not to read a lot. We simply need to go through the crux. We simply need to skim read it in order to know whether it is basically a correct answer or not. Let's go for option number B. These issues are not new. Women and adolescent girls have had to deal with them for many years. So, what is new? So, they are talking about women and girls. They had to deal with this for many years. What is new? Men and adolescent boys are now under the exact same pressure, which is wrong. They were not talking about exact same pressure, they were talking about more. It is increasing among males now. Body image is a big business as the men's cosmetic and grooming industry boasted a jump in sales. So, no, this is what they were not talking about. Cross. You need to find the exact meaning. See, researchers comparing men's and women's, ठीक है, dissatisfaction with their weight need to take into account the direction of dissatisfaction. Yes, they somehow talked about it, but they did not compare a lot and they focus more on the male side. Dissatisfaction with body image in women is normally shown by their desire to lose weight, whereas as many men want to gain weight as lose it. Okay, can be, so we'll put a question mark. But let's go through the fourth option. Most past research has focused on body dissatisfaction among females, which is true. This paper provides a review and evaluation of studies that have examined body dissatisfaction among males. This is what happened. They were talking more about males. They have examined and evaluation of studies has been done on males. Men feel the need to display strength and indeed masculinity through physical appearance. It is believed that men's body image dissatisfaction has tripled. This is what they were talking about, has tripled in the previous 25 years. Mass media campaigns have given birth to the new metrosexual man. This is what they are talking about. It has tripled. So, men's body image dissatisfaction has tripled. This is what they were talking about. Dissatisfaction triple hui. Kyun hui? Because of changing roles. And then what happened? 3 times muscle enhanced drugs they started taking. And later on, most males is equal to less fat, more muscle. So, they wanted to gain more. So they were talking about this. So the main crux here is option number D. So the correct answer is D. We'll highlight the D option. So basically now last but not the least, as I have told you, it's all about following the right technique. And the right technique here is listening carefully to the audio, preparing notes simultaneously. So listening and preparing notes has to be done simultaneously. These two things will be done simultaneously. Then match the crux of your notes with the relevant option. Simple as that. We need to prepare notes. It is most important thing here. So do not forget this. So that's all for this PT listening. Highlight the correct summary thing. And I know many of you get confused in this. Please practice as much as possible. Prepare notes. Do not write a lot. When you're preparing notes, 20-25 words are more than enough. Actually, even if you write only 20, more than enough. You simply need to write the important keywords. That's what you need to do here. That's all for this video. I'll see you in the next video. And what do we say? PT Asaan hai. You just need to follow me. Thank you.